Welcome to a new season of Keeping It Real, a weekly podcast to inform our Dallas residents about the City of Dallas services, events, and initiatives. Thank you for joining us today. My guest today is the City of Dallas Human Resources Director, Nina Arias. Good morning, Nina.
Thank you, TC. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Well, listen, I'm glad you could make it. And so thank you for being here. So we're hiring. In today's episode, we want to have a conversation to learn more about how it works for the City of Dallas and what are some of the benefits that not many of our Dallas residents may know about the City of Dallas. So with that, why don't we get started? The City of Dallas HR Department or Human Resources Department has received important recognitions recently as one of the best places to work for families. Can you share more details on the awards you've received?
Absolutely. Yes, the City of Dallas HR Department is honored to have received this designation on behalf of the city. We actually got it for the first time in 2022, and then we got it again in 2023. So the recognition is part of the best place for working parents community, which is a community of business leaders that believe that when you provide a good opportunity for parents to be at work, knowing that their families are being taken care of and that they have, that the employer cares about them as a person, not only as an employee, that is good for the employee, but it's also good for business. So we are honored to be part of that group, as it is a testament to the city's ongoing commitment to promoting work-life balance and supporting our employees who are either parents or caregivers.
Well, I know we spend a lot of time working on that, so I definitely want to thank you and the team, and the recognition as well deserves. Well, what other benefits does the City of Dallas offer to new employees? And then what are the opportunities offered, particularly around career growth as well as education?
The city is committed to attracting and retaining employees at all levels, as we need the best talent possible to serve our communities. So in addition to our family-friendly policies, we offer a range of benefits and opportunities for career growth and education. One of the key benefits we have is tuition reimbursement. So employees can continue their education, can pursue degrees and or certifications in trades, and part of the cost is provided by the city. In addition to that, we have agreements with institutions of higher education that provide discounts and fee waivers to employees and their families. And also, city employees have access to an extensive library of free online training that leads to certifications. So employees can pursue their careers, they can look in to other areas that may be of interest to them as they're working for the city. So in terms of career growth, the city offers a variety of opportunities. Many of our positions include either career ladders or growth series, which provide opportunities with specialty fields, like for instance, veterinarians.
Okay.
And also, because of the city's size, there are often opportunities to move to other departments. There are opportunities to take on new challenges. For police and fire staff, we have automatic annual steps and promotional opportunities to ensure a sustained career and ongoing progress, not only career-wise, but also in salaries. And at the city, again, we believe that investing in our employees and providing them with the tools and the resources they need to succeed makes sense. It's good business. It's good for them. It's good for the community. It's good for the city.
Well, I'll tell you, I think part of the challenge is getting people interested in wanting to come to work for the city, given all of the different types of jobs that we have. Mm-hmm. But I do believe once they get here and they understand the atmosphere of working and the purpose-filled efforts that are given throughout our departments, you see, as I do, many folks spend 20 and 30 years working for the city, and to your point, going to various different departments, so it's always fresh and new and meeting countless of people, whether employees or in our community. And so again, I will tell you, tell me in your mind how it works for the city, meaning what are the best candidates that should be applying and that we really want to come work for us? How do we put that red carpet out, and what are we looking for?
Absolutely. And that's an excellent question. Working for the city of Dallas is a unique and rewarding opportunity. It's an experience that can offer a sense of fulfillment and also purpose. So it offers opportunities to gain substantial experience, making a positive impact on the community, influencing the path of a city, which is very significant, and contributing to its growth and its development. Also, in addition to that meaningful work that our employees do, we offer a range of benefits and resources to support them. So that's a good reason to come to the city. We have a robust benefits and wellness program, as well as a pension plan, which is not common among employers nowadays. Also, keep in mind that the city is one of the largest employers in the region. And we are committed to creating a positive work environment for the people that we work with. And our employees come from a diverse range of backgrounds and experiences, but they share a common commitment to public service and making a difference in the lives of our residents. So we value diversity and inclusion, and we welcome everyone. It be that you are thinking about starting your career as an intern, or that you are an experienced professional, or that you have done work somewhere else and now want to give back. There's a place for you here.
Well, we've got 13,000 plus or minus employees that work for the city. Two different categories. We've got your sworn personnel, police and fire, and our marshals and others. And then we've got our non-sworn, which are civilian positions. And so can you give the audience some flavor of kind of what types of positions we offer at the city across the gamut, so that they can understand that, hey, we've got probably anything that you would want to do and what you might have gone to school for, that you can really apply your education. And in some cases, you don't even need a college degree. You can have technical skills or even have a high school diploma or a GED. So can you describe just very broadly the types of positions that people might get an opportunity to participate with if they work for the city?
Absolutely. Yes, the city has both uniform and civilian employees. The uniform employees include police officers, firefighters, and other public safety personnel. These positions require specialized training and skills, most of which is provided by the city and at the city. And these are essential positions to ensuring the safety and security of our residents. Likewise, we have civilian positions. The civilian employees work in a variety of roles, as you mentioned, including administrative, technical, and professional positions. These functions are essential for the city to function. Within each category, we have a variety of positions and opportunities for career growth. We have positions for, like I mentioned, for interns, as well as laborers. We have mechanics. We have HVAC technicians. We have people that work in sanitation, or as code enforcers, as well as we have attorneys and accountants and IT professionals, HR professionals, and we have the gamut. It's almost as if we have about 50 departments. It's almost as if you had 50 organizations working under one umbrella. So whatever your interest, you'll have a place at the city, either because of the variety of functions that we have, or because of the variety of levels and opportunities that are offered.
Well, listen, I know I've met quite a few of our employees across, again, a lot of those different categories, whether out in the field or in our libraries, in our Parks and Rec department, or even just in our building. So you're exactly right. There are so many things to offer as it relates to career opportunities for our city. So tell me, I guess, how many open positions we have now, and which ones, and really where is our focus at when it comes to trying to fill the positions? How many positions do we have open at any given time in our city?
We have positions in the hundreds.
Okay.
And so, and it depends on the time of the year. Like for instance, right now we're ready to ramp up for the summer. Okay. So there's so many opportunities with parks and recreations that are seasonal, but ongoing. We have either because people are promoted or because they go on to other organizations or because they retired. There are always positions open at the city. Right now we have a big focus on engineers. We also work with, we're looking to bring in people that will be interested in work through the city, working for the city through our internship program. So right now is also the time in which we start reaching out and bringing in interns into the organization for the summer. But throughout the year, from attorneys to aviation to courts, we have positions in every area. Think about the opportunities to learn. Mm-hmm. If you come to the city, the opportunities to grow, but also think about the opportunities to move on to other areas, come in, learn, and go. Nowadays, there's this environment in which people are not staying in one place, they are exploring, mm-hmm. and also they're looking to further their careers. If there is one organization that will allow you to come in and do that, is the City of Dallas.
Definitely. And I'm thinking back to, I've been with the city, been blessed to be the city manager for the last 6 years. And I just remember when I first got here, I think we had a pretty low salary for many of our employees. I think the council, as well as HR, has really guided the process. And I think, what is our minimum salary for any city job? Is it $18 an hour?
Yes.
This year?
It's $18
well, that's
an
a
hour.
Pretty competitive wage, particularly for a lot of the opportunities out there, and to have a stabilized career and have a pension and have other benefits that a lot of employers don't provide these days. And so again, you're right, Dallas is an attractive place to want to work. And so I want to thank you. I got one last question, so this wouldn't be keeping it real if I didn't ask this question. Tell me what some of the biggest challenges you are having in trying to get people to come and work for the city.
People have options, many options. And we used to post and pray that people would come and apply. And that is no longer the environment. We have to be proactive, engage the hiring manager, and making sure that people hear a story. Part of what we're doing today is letting people know what a wonderful place the City of Dallas is to start your career, end your career, or give your best years to. So the environment is not business as usual, so we need to work in a different way. We need, again, to use every tool available, and also we need to make sure that our processes are seamless so that people find it easy to come into the city, that they find the information readily. We are utilizing, first of all, engaging the hiring managers so they are the ones telling the story of the position. People want to know who they're going to work for and in which environment, and who best than the hiring manager to do that. So our challenge is that people have a lot of options, and almost like applicants are our customers now, and we need to treat them as such, treat them well, and keep them coming.
Well, listen, thank you. I appreciate your service to the city. You've done an amazing job as our Human Resources Director, and I want to thank you for taking part in my podcast today, and just wish you continued success, and keep recruiting, keep bringing us wonderful candidates and welcoming them to the city. Nina, Arias, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much, TC. It's a pleasure and a blessing to be here.
Thank you. Have a good day.